Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. Before starting today's video, I just want to request you guys to please like, share and subscribe our channel to have more interesting videos on different topics which I will explain it to you guys in a very simpler way. So let's continue with today's topic. Today we are going to discuss about polynomial long division. See, in polynomial long division, we have two methods. First one is called the long division. Second one is called synthetic division. So we'll discuss both the methods one by one. So let's start today's video with long division in polynomials. Okay. Before starting this concept, I want to tell you guys that you have already understand what is divide thing, right? I mean, you already use this division thing in your earlier classes, right? What I mean is when we do this sort of thing, right? Here your dividend will lie, dividend. This is divisor. Here you will write a quotient, and the last one which left here is called your remainder, right? So this is called a division algorithm here, right? When we talk about polynomials, it is known as division algorithm. This could be another name for this method as well. See, in division algorithm, you already understand that dividend is equal to divisor into quotient plus remainder. And if we are writing it in form of polynomials, so we can write it like this: px is equal to divisor can be written as gx, quotient is qx, and remainder is rx. So here we are going to use this sort of terminology which will make our steps much more easier, right? So let's just try a few examples, because without examples we won't be able to understand it in a better way, right? So let's just take an example. I am dividing 2x cube plus 7x square plus 10x plus 15 with x plus 2. Okay. So here you need to understand one more thing, that you have to write the polynomials in their standard forms. Both of these, the dividend and the divisor. What is the standard form here? Standard forms means you are going to do it in highest degree. You take the highest degree of your polynomial. Suppose it is x to the power 3 is the highest one, right? Then there is 2, then there is 1, and then there is no x, right? So it will be going in the decreasing order. Okay, so always go in the decreasing order to write a polynomial. That is the standard form here, right? So let's just try this example first. I am going to change the color so that I can, show you the different steps which I am doing here, right? So first term is very important for all the divisions, right? So this is my first term, this is my first term for divisor and dividend, right? So I'll be doing 2x cube divided by x, because the inside one will be in the top position and the lower denominator will be the downward one, right? So if you solve this, divide this, you will be getting 2x square, right? So we'll be writing here 2x square. Now you multiply your 2x square with this whole term, right? Both of the terms. That will give you 2x cube, and that will give you plus 4x square. Okay. Now we have to subtract it as we already do in the normal divisions as well, right? So in the next line, I'm going to change the second row's sign, right? So second row is having plus here, so that's why I wrote negative negative here. So you're not going to use the second line sign now, just take the third line sign, okay? So it is plus 2x cube and minus 2x cube, which got cancelled, right? And the second one is 7x square and negative 4x square, which will give you 3x square. Then the rest of the terms will come out as it is, like this. No need to change the sign, no need to change anything here, right? Now the next step. Again, you will take the same things in consideration. I'm just erasing it a little bit so that you understand it better. See the first step and the first step. Again divided. 3x square divided by x. So that is going to give you 3x here, right? So just add it 3x here. Now you take this 3x in consideration and multiply this with both terms, right? So that will give you 3x square. 3x is multiplied with 2 is giving you plus 6x. Again, then change the sign as we are subtracting it. So this got cancelled. Plus 10x minus 6x will give you 4x plus 15. Alright. Now again we'll take the first steps. So this is the first one, this is the first one. So this 4x is divided by x. That is giving you 4. So add a 4 here, right? So now multiply this 4 with both of these terms again, right? So that is giving you 4x plus 8. Then again change the sign of the second row. This got cancelled. This is going to give you a 7, right? So that's how it should go, right? Now I'm telling you what is the divisor, dividend and quotient here. See, as I said, this is your remainder. So this is your Rx, right? This whole thing here is your Qx, okay? And this is your Gx. And the inside one, which is the biggest polynomial here, is your Px, okay? So that's how we do it, right? If you want to remember this in a better way, you can write it like this as well. This is Px, Gx, Qx, and then the last one is Rx. Better trick to understand it, right? So that you are not losing any of the point, right? So better you should mark it as a trick. Okay? I hope you understand this example. Let's take one more. I am saying in the second question that we'll be dividing x to the power 4 and 2x square minus 1 divided by x plus 3. We have to check what will be the remainder and the quotient here, right? But before that, as I already told you guys, that you have to make it in the standard form, right? So firstly, you need to check whether it is in standard form or not. Yes, I can see that it is in standard form, right? It is already in the decreasing order, but there are few missing terms, right? So for those missing terms, I would suggest you to indulge few things here which will look like this. Next term after 4, power 4 is x to the power 3. So I wrote a 0x cube, right? Then I wrote 2x square. Then I wrote a 0x and then I am writing this. Okay. So now again we are doing the same steps. This is how it should be, right? Let's just try one step first. The first term and the first term. So the x to the power 4 divided by x is going to give you an x to the power 3. Okay. So the x to the power 3 you will write here. Then multiply this x cube with both of these terms. Right? We are just recalling the same steps again. So it is x to the power 4 plus 3x cube. You understand why did I wrote here the missing terms 0x cube? Because I know that if I'm going to multiply it, I'm somewhere getting those missing numbers. So where I'm going to write those? That is the reason you also have to write these things. Okay. Now just change the sign of the second line. Cancel out this. This is going to give you 0x cube and negative 3x cube. So that is giving you negative 3x cube plus 2x square, then 0x, then negative 1, right? Always take the other terms as it is because we are not supposed to change their sign, right? Now the next term is this and this again, right? So the first term of each. This is going to give me negative 3x square. Alright. So please write here negative 3x square. Now multiply this negative 3x square with both of the terms, which is going to give you negative 3x cube, negative 9x square. Okay. Then change the sign. Cancel this. This is giving you 11x square plus 0x negative 1. Okay. Then again take the same thing. Again do the same step. 11x square divided by x, the first term of each, right? This is giving you 11x. So write a plus 11x here. Okay. Now multiply this 11x with the both terms. So it is 11x square, then plus 33x. Change the sign. Cancel this. First one in division algorithm is always going to cancel out because you are dividing the first term with the first term of the divisor, right? So this is giving you negative 33x, negative 1. Okay. Then again take the same thing, first member of each, divide it, negative 33x divided by x. This is giving you negative 33. Alright. So please write negative 33 here. And now multiply this negative 33 with these two terms. So it is giving you negative 33x minus 99. Now change the sign again like this. You will cancel out this and this is going to give you a 98. Okay. So again, this is a very easy concept to understand. You just need to follow certain steps which we already do in divisions, right? I hope you understand this concept. Again, a gentle reminder, please like, share and subscribe my channel for Again, a gentle reminder, please like, share and subscribe my channel. Again, a gentle reminder to please like, share and subscribe my channel for more such videos. Let me take one more example. Suppose we are taking a long question this time. If I am writing x to the power 4 minus 2x cube plus x plus 5 and this should be divided by x minus 1 and x plus 2. Now you can see that there are two different binomial terms in multiplication with each other. So now you have to divide this the denominator part with the numerator part, right? So we have to make a polynomial of it, right? So division is already, denominator is already having two different terms, right? So we are going to multiply it. So x minus 1 and x plus 2. I hope you already know this, that how we are going to multiply it. See, this first term is going to be multiplied with these two first, right? So x times x is x square, x times 2 is plus 2x. Always take the sign along with it. Now you multiply this negative 1 with x and negative 1 with 2. So it is giving you negative x and negative 2. Now compress it more, which is x square plus x negative 2. Now you understand that your divisor is going to be this now. Okay. So this is your gx this time and this is your px. Right. So I made it in one form so that it is easy for me to divide it. Otherwise, I have to divide it two times, but there is no use of doing it, right? So better to take a easy way and go ahead then, right? So if you see any of the missing term in the standard form, in writing the standard form in the division, so please do that. So it is x cube, there is no x square, so I'll be indulging 0x square here. Then there is plus x and plus 5, right? Now we are writing my divisor, which is x square plus x and negative 2. This is going to be a little more bigger one, but it should be good for you if you understand the three term division as well, right? So as I already said, please take the first terms in consideration and divide it. So x to the power 4 divided by x square, which is giving you x square, right? So please write x square here. Now multiply this x square with all of these terms this time, right? All the three terms. So x square times x square is x to the power 4. X square times x is plus x cube. Then x square times negative 2 is negative 2x square, right? Now change the line of the second line, which is negative, negative and positive here, right? Cancel this one. Now the division, the subtraction is going to give you negative 3x cube, and this is going to give you plus 2x square, and the rest of the numbers remains as it is, like this. Okay. Now take the second step, take the division of these two, right? Negative 3x cube over x square. Negative 3x is the answer, right? So put here negative 3x, right? Now just multiply this negative 3x with all of these terms. So it is negative 3x cube, negative 3x square, and negative negative is plus. So it is plus 6x. Okay, just change the sign of the second line, right? This got cancelled. This is going to give you plus 5x square. This is negative 5x and plus 5, right? Now take the third step, this and this. So it is giving you 5x square divided by x square. Okay, so this is giving you 5. So add a 5 here, like this. Now multiply this 5 with all of these terms again, right? So this is 5x square plus 5x and negative 10. Okay, negative, negative and then positive, right? So this got cancelled. This is negative 10x and this is plus 15, right? So this is your remainder and this is your quotient. Okay, I hope you understand this one. This is a little longer one, but three terms division is also will go in the same way as we do it for the binomial one, right? But there is one question occurring every time, that how we are going to stop and how do we know that this is the last step and here we are not supposed to divide it more, right? For such question, we'll be taking a next step. You have to like, share and subscribe my channel, and you have to come back to see what will be the solution for this. And I'll be explaining you the synthetic division in the next series of this, right? And if you have any suggestions, any queries, if you want me to make a video on any of the topic, please let me know.